Hi, this is Tom McCoy, and I want to talk to you a little bit today about scheduling. I believe that a schedule is a reflection of the amount of service you're providing to your community. And all of us, at some level, went into healthcare because we wanted to help people. And having a productive and efficient schedule is a reflection of just how much we're helping the people in our community. So I think it's important to keep our eyes on it and to be as efficient as possible. If we don't keep our eyes on it, one of two things happens. Either the schedule becomes barren and our service to the community diminishes, or it becomes a unruly mess and we get burned out or tired, or our service to the community becomes diminished because we lack enough time to connect with patients or really get them to understand or educate them as to where we are, what service we're providing. So I think keeping your eye on the schedule and how it's created is an important part of having a successful or rewarding career. When I think of scheduling, I think of a story I heard or read somewhere about an hourglass. And if you could picture an hourglass in your mind, there's sand running from the top to the bottom. And the sand in the top is the future, which we really don't know what holds necessarily for us. The sand in the bottom is the past, and we can't do anything about that. But the sand in the middle is where we need to focus our attention. That's the present, and if we keep our eyes on the present, then the future we're creating or visioning will come to pass, and we'll be happy about our past. If we keep our mind on the future or the past, then the sand just sort of flows through, and we don't affect it the way we should. So I look at the schedule as an hourglass of our life, and especially in practice, and so it's really important when I was practicing, and I think you'll find the same thing, that if you focus your attention on the present in your scheduling, your practice life will be more fulfilling. And what I mean by that is sort of I suppose it's become a cliche, but I think you should schedule for today and for tomorrow. That those 2 days are the only 2 days that matter, that next week, next month, next year are not promised. So we schedule for today so that we're working for today, and that tomorrow is ready to go when we walk in the door. We don't have to create that at 8 o'clock in the morning. So I always have my scheduling coordinators completely have the responsibility for today and tomorrow, and if 2 days from the day after tomorrow is empty, well, we'll deal with that tomorrow. But if it's empty, it's empty. I may want to know that, but I want my scheduling coordinator to focus on today and tomorrow and not worry about next Thursday. The flip, or the next part of that, are some mechanical pieces like, the pebble, stone, and rock theory that your field coordinators can talk to you about how to create a schedule. But I think if you, at your morning huddles and your team meetings, emphasize how important it is that your schedules are filled for today and tomorrow, you'll notice that your service to the community will increase, your efficiency will go up, and your burnout rate will go way down. You won't be worried about the hole in your schedule. You won't be worried about who's going to come in tomorrow. You won't be worried about anything because your service will be spread into that present moment and not be focused on things you can't control, which is what's already happened and what's far into the future. So I encourage you to talk to the field coordinators about the mechanics of scheduling a pebble, stone, and rock, or block scheduling, or whatever you want to call it, so that as you're scheduling your today and tomorrow, you're efficient and you feel like your service is good and you can spend some moments with your patients and connect with them Though that's just the mechanics of things. It's the idea that I'm going to focus on the present and not worry about what's already happened that I think you'll find will create a nice change in your thinking. So good luck with that, and if you have any questions about it, be sure you give me a call. Thanks.